Hi, everybody. Today I wanted to talk about melting ice and sea level rise. And I have a couple of graphics from the most recent IPCC report here. And in the first one, I show the predicted contribution of melting Greenland, Antarctic, and mountain glacier ice to sea level rise. And if I just want you to look at 2100 here on the right side, and you can see the two major emission scenarios: high emission, so this is like business as usual, A2. Low emission would be we're making big changes, B1, somewhere in there from module 5. And you'll see that if you have the high emission scenario, Greenland is contributing 1 to 2 meter, zero point 0.1 to zero point 0.2 meters of sea level rise. Antarctica, about the same, and mountain glaciers, it's all about the same. So they're all contributing about between 0.1 and 0.2, and that's why we come up with this basically about 0.6 of a meter of sea level rise as a result of melting ice in 2100 in a high emission scenario, much lower than that in a low emission scenario. I think everybody believes that this low emission scenario is very unlikely. Now, remember that these predictions are not based on anything catastrophic. So this is gradual melting. So it's not like we lose a whole West Antarctic ice sheet, a major ice sheet, and you would then have much higher rates of sea level rise if one of these ice sheets were to give way and melt. Okay, as we talked about earlier on. Okay, so next, what I wanted to look at is, okay, so that's 2100. Now let's look at 2300, okay? And, obviously this is generations down the road. These are changes that that some of you will see if you live to be a ripe old age, and your children certainly will see, and grandchildren, of course. Now, these are changes where generations from you will see, and this is where things get really drastic, of course. So this would be the same sort of a low emissions. This is where we control everything, and you see less than a meter sea level rise, and that would be a very good outcome for us. And this would be where we continue to put large amounts of carbon into the atmosphere. And I'm not sure, this is RCP 8.5. I'm not sure what exactly this is in terms of rates of emissions. But you can see that this is where we're getting to this 3 to 4 meters of sea level rise, where we're drowning coastal cities easily in 2300. So I think the takeaway message here is that things are bad in 2100, but things get really bad beyond that. So we're talking several generations out, unless there's something totally catastrophic that happens in terms of one of these major ice sheets melting. And that's what I want to talk about today. So I'll see you tomorrow.